Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So some of you are probably wondering why we're driving through the field spreading clover onto winter wheat ground. Well, we are organic, so after we harvest our wheat, we cannot spray any burn down to kill weeds after the wheat is harvested. And weeds will grow like crazy right after we harvest the wheat. So we got to put something else in there to keep the weeds down. And for us, clover has always worked well. For some, they might use alfalfa or other things, but we've always used clover. It comes in nice and thick, and then we'll mow that down, keep mowing it down a couple times through the year. And then at the end of the year, we'll come back with the chisel plow and we'll chisel plow it in, and that'll be a little bit extra organic matter and nutrients to help the corn next year. Alright guys, so it's the next day, and today we are going to go take some of our seed beans. We're going to get them cleaned so we can get ready to plant, because we got to clean our soybeans, clean out all the weed seeds, everything else, so that way we're not planting weed seed again. So we're going to go get the beans out of the bin, and then we're going to put them into a wagon, take them into into town to our cousins who has the seed cleaner. We'll dump them off and he'll get the soybeans cleaned. So let's go get those soybeans loaded up. Okay guys, it is currently 2 a.m. and it is a few days after we spread that field at home, and we're back here at the Danker farm, and we're spreading clover on the wheat field, on the 110 acres or so wheat field over here at Danker. And Dad just started. It's barely frozen enough to where we can spread clover, but in some spots it is soft, so Dad's just gonna have to run through those really quickly, run through them so he doesn't get stuck, or he's just gonna have to go around them, either one. But everything else seems to be frozen enough, so we can continue spreading, and hopefully we can get this done by late morning, or mid to late morning, as long as it doesn't get too soft. So we'll just have to see what happens. Well, we have about 20 acres left, and we had to quit because it just got a little too greasy on top. It was just starting to throw mud. The tractor was starting to throw mud, and we don't want to tear off the wheat. So we're just gonna have to quit and come back another evening or another night, probably when it's frozen. So we're taking the tractor back down to the mower farm, putting it in the shed. Then we're gonna be done for the day. Well, at least done spreading for the day. Okay, so it's been a little over a month since we spread the clover, these wheat fields with clover, and Dad did, well, to finish my vlog, Dad did end up finishing spreading the rest of that clover on those 15 or 20 acres. And so now I'm gonna be looking at the wheat, and it seems to be doing pretty good, except for some spots. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but out there it's a wet spot, so it's kind of dead. But otherwise, the wheat is looking pretty good. It's not looking too bad. I mean, it could be a little bit better, a little bit more full and thick, but otherwise, overall, it's pretty good. The other farm might not be as good of a stand, but it's looking pretty good for middle of March, so hopefully it's a pretty good wheat crop. Kind of green right there, and then kind of yellow in other spots, but the angle of the sun doesn't really help with that. So yep, we'll just have to see how the year progresses, see how it warms up, see if we get enough moisture or too much moisture. We'll just have to see what happens, and then hopefully it's a good wheat crop, but only time will tell. But this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe right down below, hit that red button. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.